Welcome back to Football Kings. It's Thursday, and today we'll be talking about Manchester United versus West Ham. That completes match week 13. We'll also get into more
14.
14.
Complete
Okay,
match with
14. Match
14.
week
Yeah.
14. We'll also get into
Yeah.
more conversations about Arne Slot's Liverpool, the current crisis that we seem to be in, and hopefully we get out of before the end of the season. And more conversation about Chelsea and their inconsistency, dropping points, them being title contenders one week and not title contenders the next week solely because Maresca seems to, want to rotate players in games that maybe possibly are difficult. But welcome to Football
About
Kings. Let's get into the
about
conversation.
frauds.
Let's
About
start with
frauds.
Manchester United versus West Ham. So interesting because all through this season, I've always just had it in my mind that United are a team where away they might struggle, but at home they
They
tend
do
to pick up as much points as possible. They tend to do well. We saw this when they started the season against Arsenal. They gave Arsenal a very tough time. We saw this in general, even when they played Chelsea, although they went down to 10 men as well, it still felt like, they were adding more pressure. In fact, I would say if I look at their home form and their away form, I would say they have a very strong home form. But
they do.
they didn't win West Ham, right? West Ham, they came into this game with an agenda, not to
Yeah.
lose.
Not to lose.
Not
But
to lose, no matter what
West Ham,
happened.
West Ham, they were good in the first half. They had good
Yeah,
chances in the first half, right?
yeah, they did.
But
They
yeah,
did. I have a few, honestly, I have a few disappointments in terms of like, what's the name of their striker? Wilson, Callum Wilson. Like that guy is so disappointing. Like
it's
I
old.
don't understand him. You have the
It's
ball in a
easy.
you have the ball in a position where you can just shoot. Just gather yourself, take your time, shoot or do something.
Mm,
It just fumbled the chance. Let's just put it that way. So I don't
mm.
know. I just felt like you said, West Ham they had a lot of chances in that first half, and I felt like they could have gotten a goal. They could have done something, but it just shows you the quality they have in that attack. It shows you the quality that they have up front going forward.
Mm.
Bowen has not been in the best form, right? They've lost Kudus.
The
Kudus.
last game was
You
kudos.
forget
I
you forget how instrumental Kudus
kudos
was
to
for West
West
Ham.
Ham. West Ham fans really loved Kudus. I
Kudus
wonder
was
if they
doing a
would
lot.
boo him. Yes,
Kudus
I
was
wonder if
doing
they
a
would
lot.
boo him. And I feel like him even being in Tottenham, he has not even done half of what he did at West Ham.
He did a lot
West
for West
Ham, he
Ham.
was like a
Kudus,
10. He
Paqueta,
was,
Bowen.
oh my God,
Kudus to pick up the ball in certain moments, just lay the
he's
ball off
gone.
to Bowen. Or it was good. It was very, very good to watch. But
Mm.
West Ham, I think they would dig themselves out of the rut that they were in the beginning of
Relegation
the season.
nonsense.
I think they would dig themselves out of it. They just seem
Bruno is
to
trying.
they seem to want to fight in games. We saw this even
He's
when they
their
played
manager.
when they played
Their
us. It
manager.
was a game where I won't lie to you. That West Ham Liverpool was a game where we
Mm.
just had quality in that attack, right? Because
Yeah.
Ariola really
Yeah.
kept them in the game, made some saves, but
Yeah.
the quality was a lot, and then we ended up, due to some mistakes that they had, we ended up winning. But anyways, United did not win. This is a very good thing for Liverpool, honestly, because that just puts them. We're sharing the
Oh,
same
the
pool.
same point.
We're sharing the same point. They're only leading us with one goal
Oh
difference.
my God.
That puts them in
I,
eight, puts us in nine. They are not too far away.
um,
But at the end of this, match week 14, if you look
mm,
at the
mm,
table, from number 4 to number 9 is about
mm.
what, 2
It's just
points?
2 points.
It's a 2
Just two
points
points.
game. So it's literally
Means that
one game you
if you draw one, you probably find yourself like ninth.
yeah,
If you draw one,
yeah.
right, and the others win. So
And then if you look at the only
brutal.
person that is really running away with this is Arsenal. Arsenal, they are just like
Exactly.
flying away with these points, right? And match week 14, we're how many games off? We're like 5 games off of halfway off, 5 games away from halfway through the
From the
season, basically
midway
from the
points.
midway
Yeah.
point. So, which
Mm.
means if we get to that midway point and Arsenal are leading by a lot, it's literally just lock in and
Just
finish the job.
top four. Yeah.
Lock in
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
finish the job.
Yeah.
So because teams are fumbled, defending champions came into the season, they looked far from defending champions. We don't look good. So I
Look
think it's
like
for Arsenal to
defending
just
chumps. Look like defending chumps. That's how Liverpool looks.
It's for Arsenal to just lock in. They are the ones that are running away with this. Even City, they are on how many points? I think they're on like, is it 28 points? Or how many
Mm.
points are they on?
City
So
is on 28. Yeah,
28 points. So
5
which is
points.
like,
Arsenal really messed up. They should have beaten City at home. Ah, it would have been 7 points clear,
yeah.
right? Not this. Oh
Mhm.
God,
Do you think they can cover this 5 points gap, City, with their form? I don't think so. I don't
I
think
don't think so
I
too.
don't think if you tell me this is this kind of situation a couple years back, I would have said, hey, it's still game on.
Oh, they are in trouble.
It's
They're
still
in
they're in
trouble.
trouble. But right
Yeah.
now, I don't know. I
So
feel like
now let me now tell you something.
mhm,
Manchester City is playing Sunderland next this weekend.
mm.
They will certainly drop points.
Is it Sunderland at home or at the
It
Etihad?
doesn't matter. At the Etihad, they will drop points.
If you are not careful,
City,
most
if see, you
likely.
see those goals they've been conceding,
Mm-hmm.
Fulham could not score. They've been conceding two per game. If they make a mistake and just give Sunderland, just give them a sense that they can score goals, make them they are brave,
Yeah.
they will finish them off. Kingsley. This one, I'm not joking.
I
Forget
know.
Haaland.
I know. I know.
Haaland will score. Okay, score if you want to score. But
Mm-hmm.
Sunderland, they are just like, how do I say it now? They're just like an insect that refuse to die.
Mm.
You think like Liverpool now, you guys drew with them, but even with that draw, you guys could have lost.
Mm.
If you don't take time, you think, oh, we're going with a draw. Don't close your eyes because
Mm.
anything can happen with
Mm-hmm.
Sunderland, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So
So it'll
and
be
Arsenal,
interesting to see.
Arsenal, Arsenal goes to Aston Villa next week, this weekend. So it's a low, and Chelsea goes to Bournemouth. A lot of interesting games this weekend. A
Uh,
lot.
and then we
So
go
a lot
to
of
I
things.
think we go to Leeds.
You go, God.
God.
That is not an easy game. I'll tell you, Leeds at home.
Yeah,
You know this
Leeds.
formation. He's
Mm-hmm.
the formation he used against us, and the way he set up. He tried it newly in the City's second half,
Mm.
and they scored 2 goals. It
Mm-hmm.
worked. They did it against Chelsea. Now it worked, so they will do it against you guys too.
Yeah.
So now it's left to you guys.
That is a
Are you
that,
guys
that
going to?
honestly that is a game that we could lose. I'm going to be honest with you. That is a game we
I
could
don't know.
lose. I'm being
Not
very
sure.
realistic about the current form that Liverpool are in. I don't want to sell a dream that is not true. The fact remains our physicality is poor. It's very low. It's very poor. We lack
You say you don't want
energy.
one,
We
two,
lack
three, four,
intensity.
five, six, seven. Say
Our
you don't want
press
to
is
sell a dream that is not true.
yeah, our press is not good.
Mm,
Some creators online, some Liverpool creators online are saying we're a poorly coached team. I don't
mm,
want to. I've for the last couple weeks, I've been putting the blame solely on Anislot and saying, "Hey, this guy,
mm,
something is wrong with the way he's coaching this boy. Something is wrong with the way he's setting up the team." But
mm.
let's do more of a shared blame. Anislot taking some blame, the players taking some
And the
blame.
players taking
You
some.
know,
True.
it just looks bad with the way we
It
play.
looks bad.
There's
It
just
looks bad.
no. There's that Liverpool that people are scared to play
Mm.
against.
Nah, it's no more there.
It's
No
almost a
one
team
is
of the
scared.
past. I don't think anyone
Nobody is
is
scared to play.
scared playing us.
Nah,
Home or
nah.
away, no team is scared.
People are even happy to play you now.
Yeah, because they feel like if they give it a proper go, if they do
Yeah.
give it a proper go, they might get some points. They might actually get 3 points if they give it a proper go. You look at Sunderland playing us at Anfield.
Mm,
And I know we're going into this Liverpool segment talking about Liverpool, but you look at Sunderland
mm.
playing us at Anfield. You look at the intensity that Sunderland brought. Right?
Was different.
You think that we'll have most of the ball and will cause them
Mm.
troubles. They'll sit back throughout that game. They'll be
Nah,
only look for counter-attacking situations, long
nah,
balls,
they're
and
not. Nah.
but it was a game where
There's
they
no
were
res-
playing.
there's no more respect in the league.
They were
There's no more
playing.
respect.
They
The
were
small
act-
teams now don't respect you. No one
yeah,
respects anyone,
they were actually
right?
playing.
The only team
Mhm.
that teams just respect a bit is Arsenal. That's the only team. No other team is respected. Even Manchester City teams now go there and play them. See Fulham,
And yeah,
Chukwueze almost disgrace them.
it's
Do you get
crazy.
what I'm
And
saying?
they were like leading with five goals. It was like what,
5-1,
5-1,
5-1.
and
So
then the game becomes what,
nobody is.
5-4
Yeah. So
with a chance
City
for it to
now,
be
to be
5-5.
to be honest with you, Arsenal plays Aston Villa.
Mm.
This is one of their kryptonite. That's a hard ground. City lost there. So
Yeah.
even if Arsenal goes there and takes
And
a draw,
yeah. And
that's good.
Aston Villa, let's not forget Aston Villa, they are a point away from City. They are slowly working their way back. You know,
Oh, they are a point.
they are a point away
Oh,
from
they are a
City.
point away from
You
City.
know, the way they started this season wasn't the best,
Yeah,
but
was yes, the first 4 games or something
it
or
wasn't the
5 games,
best. Watkins
they
not in
were
form. I
relegation
don't
zone.
remember. Yeah,
They
they've
were in
worked their way
relegation zone.
up the
Yeah, yeah.
table. So
They
they
were
are
in
sitting, they are
relegation
sitting
zone. Yeah.
comfortably in that third spot, you
Yeah.
know, 1 point away from City, 6 points away from Arsenal. It's literally if they beat Arsenal, if they beat
Yeah.
Arsenal, they are three
Shit.
points away from Arsenal.
But I'm sure that City will drop point this weekend. In
So
the
so that
next
means
game,
so
City
that
will
means
drop
this
point.
weekend there's a very high possibility of Aston Villa being second place.
Yes, if
Very
they
high
win
possibility if
Arsenal,
they win
if they
Arsenal.
win,
They
but
move
can
up
they
to
win
they move up.
Arsenal?
I think they can.
They
I think
can't. I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
It's
The only reason why I'm
possible.
saying I think they can is because if this was at
Yeah,
the Emirates, I'll be like,
it's different. It's
bruh, I don't
different.
know, man. I don't think you're winning this one.
And
But
Aston Villa plays well against
away,
Arsenal. They play, and it's the first game. Oh my days! First game of the
and
weekend. That's
if
really
because
love.
if we look at the Chelsea game, Chelsea
Yeah,
Arsenal, you would have
mm,
expected that with the form that Arsenal are on, they will
they
get
should
into that
beat.
game intensity and
Yeah,
they will
yeah.
win. But this is an Arsenal team without
No,
Mosquera. This is an
yeah.
Arsenal team without Gabriel. This is an Arsenal team, I think, without Saliba. This is an Arsenal team that
City,
their backline will
City.
be Nkampe
Yeah,
and Timber
yeah,
possibly. So
yeah.
there's a chance. There's a chance that Villa might get something from this game.
City will probably be third or fourth in the next 2 games. Why? Why do I say so?
Mm,
The next 2 games they play Sunderland, which I'm sure they
mhm,
will drop points. They will draw.
mm,
They might even end up losing that game if they are not
yeah.
careful. They continue playing the way they are playing, they might lose that. And they play Crystal Palace next away.
Mhm.
So I don't see them getting more than, to me, if you ask me, more than 3 points in those two
In the
games.
next two. Hmm.
We can't get more than three. So Arsenal, let's see what they do against Aston Villa. Right? Chelsea, we don't know what Chelsea plays Newcastle. They probably drop points. Away at Newcastle, they lose that. But this is a big game. So Maresca will bring out the big dogs. Okay, no, they play Everton first. Bournemouth and Everton.
For sure,
We'll
Arsenal
see.
could get, but they could get 6 points. They could beat Aston Villa. They could beat Wolves. That's what you expect
That's
for
it.
a team that's going for the title. They should at least not lose to
Exactly.
Villa. Get like a
Exactly.
draw from that game at the
Yeah.
worst. Get a draw,
Yeah.
then beat Wolves. Obviously, they'll beat Wolves. Arsenal, they're playing Wolves at the Emirates, and then their next game after Wolves, they play Everton away. That's a tough
Mm.
game, but
Mm.
let's see what they do in that game. So, in the next 3 games, there's a possibility that Arsenal could drop points. But even if they do drop points, they should try not
Mm.
to get a loss. At most,
Exactly.
get a
Exactly.
draw.
A draw
A
is
draw
okay.
is some away
Mm.
games seem tough, but get a draw
A
at
draw.
most. But if they are firing on all cylinders, then get a win.
Mm.
Find a way, win the game, move on.
Mm.
So that's what I would expect. That's what I would expect. But yeah, let's see what they do first at Villa. But then speaking of Liverpool playing Leeds, looking at how we played Sunderland, I
Mm.
don't have much faith. I really don't have much faith. I
Nobody
wish
must go.
I
So
wish
Anislot must go. Are we saying Anislot must go? Let's put him on the. He's on trial, right?
I don't think I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I think I'm now at the position I'm thinking of like
He say, where are all these guys? Ah, Chevy disappeared. Chevy disappeared. Chevy. It's when
oh
something
all the
happens
Man U
to
fans,
Liverpool.
right?
Yes, it's when
Yeah.
now they're silent. SSB is right. When something happens to Liverpool, then you see them flooding.
Mm-hmm.
Appear, especially Chevy.
Yeah.
He said, where was there a time Alisson shouldn't have gone? He should be sacked immediately. Liverpool lifted the title last season.
But you didn't feel
God,
that way last season, though. You didn't feel that way
oh
last
my,
season.
don't mind him. Don't mind him.
uh,
uh, do you want to drop the link for Jordan to call if you want to? So let's put an slot on trial, guys. Let's put an slot on trial. He's on trial anyways, like Ikena said. So
Mm.
are you going to go for an slot staying or an slot goes? An slot goes.
You have to consider the two possibilities.
I'll be defending an slot.
It
You
doesn't
go
even
against.
matter. It doesn't even matter. We have to
Doesn't
consider
matter.
the two possibilities. If
What are the
Anislot
possibilities?
goes, who
Mm.
comes in as the
Who
coach?
comes in?
And
Okay.
if the person that comes in, would there be a difference?
Mm-hmm.
Right? You have to also consider Anislot's
Please
replacement. Is
pick
that
pick a side. Pick
no?
a
You have
side.
to.
Don't
It's
be
not as simple
throwing
as
the
it's not as
argument.
simple as
I have my
yes or
argument.
no. It's not as simple as
I
yes
have
or no.
my argument. I have my argument. If you are saying an slot must go, do you get what I'm saying? If you say
Mm-mm.
an slot must go, tell us why. Defend him or tell us why he must go. Do you get? If you want him to stay, which side are you picking? Pick a side.
Honestly, I
Let's.
can't pick a side.
You can't pick a side.
I can't pick
Yeah,
a side.
Liverpool fine. Do
I
you want
can't pick
him?
a
Do you
side.
want him sacked? Do you want him gone? Do you want him gone or not? SSV is on the side of, anyways, the chat is the jury. They decide. Kingsley, pick a, yes, stop twerking. Pick a side. Yes. You see, your fan base is telling you to pick a side. So pick a side. Are you on the bout fraud side? Tell us now. If you're on his side, then let me be against him. Talk now. Talk, talk,
Okay,
talk. Guys
okay,
are waiting. Pick a
okay,
side. Which one
okay.
are you?
I'll
Which
pick
side
a
are
side.
you
I'll pick
picking?
a side. I'll pick a side.
Which side are you picking?
I think you should go.
It should
I
go.
think you should go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll defend on his slots. Let
Okay.
me go first.
Okay. Go first. Go ahead.
Okay. Um, Jordan has entered the stage. Okay, let me go first. So,
Mm-hmm.
first of all,
Mm-hmm.
my fellow my fellow people of this court and this house, this is someone. No, 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 relax. It's my opening statement. This
Okay.
is someone, and his slot won you the title last season.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yes, you did.
Has he not? When apart from Anislot, how many titles have you won in the last 10 years?
Premier League won
How
before
many
Arne
Premier
Slot.
Leagues? How many
One.
Premier Leagues have
One.
you won? You've won two totally in the last ten
Oh
years.
yeah, with Arne Slot. You said before Arne Slot.
Okay, so with Anislot,
With
how
Arne
many have
Slot
you won?
too. With Arne Slot too.
So Anislot won half. So
Mm-hmm.
50% of the Premier League titles you've had,
Mm.
this man helped you achieve it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What was the
Mm-hmm.
song? What song do you guys sing for him at this thing?
Arne Slot. La
Anislot,
la 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 la.
he,
Yeah.
he even has a song.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
has a song. I would like
Mm-hmm.
to tell you that Maresca doesn't have a song in Stamford Bridge. He won
Mm.
Club World Cup. He has no song. If he
Mm.
wins Premier League title, we're not even sure we'll give him a song. Right? But this guy already has a song. He
Mm.
won you title. He took you to Carabao Cup final. Do you
Mm.
get what is this guy's fault, brothers and sisters? His fault is that the club wants to spend money. And what of if Anislao doesn't want to spend money? He doesn't look like a guy that wants to spend, right? Isaac was pushed on him. We can argue that because
Mm.
the way he's using Isaac, it shows that maybe it wasn't his signing, it was club signing. Viet, it looks like Viet was a club signing,
Mm.
right? So I can argue that most of the people your club brought, maybe they were club signings. Maybe you guys were
What are
being
the
better of going to
okay?
the Dutch league to
Okay.
get guys from the
Mm.
Dutch league, right? To
Okay.
suit his style of play. No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm defending an slot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I know. I want you
So
to finish before I talk. Yeah.
now the next thing is I'll conclude now. If you sack an slot, who is going to replace him? The
Mm.
people you are putting forward is Gerard. Gerard is not winning you any game.
Mm-hmm.
There are no coaches out there,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you are better off with someone that has brought you glory.
Mm.
Suffer with him. It's for better, for worse.
Mm.
It's for better, for worse. See where Ateta is now. Arsenal
Mm.
went through the worst with him, although they are not still in the better.
Mm.
Do you get
Mm.
what I'm saying? But there's no guarantees, right? So, but that's all from me.
I think some of the characteristics of a good coach is your ability to develop players. If certain players come under your care and they look
Mm,
worse than before,
okay.
I will have to question that. Another good characteristic of a coach is your ability to adapt. learn from your mistakes and try to improve things. We're not saying a coach cannot have some down moments where you set up a team and the team, you don't get any results out of them, and unfortunate things happen. Unfortunate things can happen. It can happen
Okay.
in multiple games. But when a
Yeah.
coach is seeing that something is clearly not working and that is his
Mhm.
only idea, that's a
Mm.
red flag. You talk about Arne Slot winning the league. I'll tell you
Mhm.
this. Any
Mm.
coach with that team that they gave Arne Slot would have won a trophy. Might not have been the
Okay.
league, but would have won a trophy. Would
I'll
have
hold
won a
that
trophy.
point.
I'll tell you,
Mhm.
would have won a trophy.
Mhm.
And it's not
Mhm.
won the league. But where were we? We're top of the
Mm.
Champions League table. If you
Mm.
assess where we were in the season and how we fell off, we're top of
Mm.
the Champions League table. Let me tell you all these
Mm.
mistakes last season. This is a man that went into a game against if Liverpool fans remember, we played a team. I think it was he Preston that we played, or who did we play last season? That
Preston, you lost.
he wiped out the whole, gave everybody rest or whatever. We lost that
Mm.
trophy because of him. Because
Mhm.
for some reason, in his idea, we needed to, rest all those players, which was a mistake, was a red flag.
Okay.
We get into the Champions League. We don't
Mm.
scale through PSG. We can give it to PSG. PSG were a better side, whatever, whatever.
Mhm.
But that was
Mhm.
some of the signs that showed that tactically,
Mhm.
right? Tactically, it was not on par, right,
Mhm.
with the likes of them Enrique and everything. But we'll give it to him. Let's say PSG was just a better team. We fell off. What now
Okay.
happened the next half of the season? We
Okay.
started losing games. The cracks started showing. This
Mhm.
2025, let's be honest, the
Mhm.
cracks have been showing since the start of this 2025 up until this moment. Every Liverpool fan knows this.
Okay.
You played Gravenberch as centre back last season. It's something that he tried last season. He has tried this
Mm.
multiple times since last season. Gravenberch as centre
Mhm.
back. In fact, the game he tried Gravenberch as centre back, he got what? A red card. Let's now talk about our press. This
Mhm.
is a Liverpool team that had a very intense press. Where is the
Mm.
press? According to Arne Slot, we need to be very what? Conservative and
Conservative. But you
structured
want,
and
okay, let me
balanced.
not interrupt you.
But
Mhm.
if you're trying to be conservative, structured, and balanced, right, that
Mm. Mm.
means the organization has to be airtight. And it means
Mhm.
if you're going to expose your players when you attack, you lose the ball, you have to come back and be organized really quick if you're not going to press really fast.
So you're not meant to play, yeah, exactly, yeah. Mhm.
What is happening with the team? We are
Mm.
poor either ways. This is the same man that had a
Mm.
tough run of games coming up this season. He decided to
Mhm.
bottle the Carabao Cup by
Mhm.
throwing academy kids in the firing line so that he could
Mhm.
train his boys to get 2 wins. What happened after the 2 wins? L that were larger
Mm.
than the L's in terms of the,
Mm.
the goals that the games that we lost. The goals they
Mm.
scored us were larger than the losses we had from the beginning of the season.
Mhm.
How? Tell me how Nottingham Forest will come to Anfield and beat us 3-0. Tell me how PSV will come to Anfield and beat us 4-1.
Mhm.
We go to the Etihad and we lose 3-0.
Mhm.
We have become a basket under Arne Slot. That is the best
Okay.
way to describe it. So you tell me that you should keep this man, I would rather take my chances.
Okay. Let me give you my rounding points. One
What's
minute.
your rounding point? Yeah.
First of all, it is not a crime for you to rest players.
Mm-hmm.
As a coach, you have to rest players, please.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, come on, you have to rest players. Secondly, is it Arne Slot's fault that Van Dijk decides to play volleyball? Van Dijk decides to give a penalty. Salah refuses, he cannot run anymore. Old age. It's not Arne Slot's fault. These players are old. You guys are parading old cargoes in your team. So how is that Arne Slot's fault, right? You talk of which other point did you raise? You talk of he's not able to develop players. I've already brought up the idea. What if these players were not his idea in the first place? The players were shoved down his throat. Example is getting shoved down the throat of Maresca. How do you improve a player like that? Do you get what I'm saying? You can also argue that, oh, there's talent there. Good. He's trying to fix. Sometimes when you are giving too many pieces of a puzzle, it will take some time,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the main point I will tell you is that this man has done no wrong. He's figuring things out. He's trying his best. You see him on the sideline. The passion is still there. He doesn't have the Grand Potter face. So why should he go? Why should he go? Yes, AP, thank you. He's a good manager. That's all from me.
And let me
Your
say this:
concluding points. Mm.
Jurgen Klopp did not want Salah. What did Salah turn to under Jurgen Klopp?
Oh
Beast,
my God.
legend.
Oh my. Okay.
You can tell me you don't want Isak. Isak was one of the deadliest strikers last season. What are you saying, Annie Slot? You tell me you don't want
Okay.
Florian Wirtz. What?
Mm.
One of Bundesliga's top players. Even Bayern wanted Florian Wirtz.
Keeping in them till now.
What? You tell me you don't want Kekes. Kekes
Mm.
entered a Premier League team of the season. Are you joking? They've given you
Mm.
three of the best players, and you're telling me you cannot do anything with them? Then you're not a good coach. Then you're clueless. That is what it is. A coach is supposed to get a player, know the attributes of that player, know how to utilize that player, and use them in the most effective way possible. That is part of his job. If it was Jurgen Klopp that was our coach, we will not be in this crisis for this long. I'm telling you the truth. Jurgen Klopp he has had a crisis that is minute, deep, right?
Crisis to me.
Some seasons before he left, he had a
Mm.
minute deep. What happened during that? It was not this bad.
Mm.
Jurgen Klopp would have sub out Salah if Salah is flopping. A coach coaching Liverpool needs to be fearless.
Mm.
You make the changes that people will say, damn, this is crazy. But
Mm.
you're not supposed to be a coward. You're not
Mm.
supposed to be a coward. And I'm telling you the fact that
Mm.
up until his job felt like he was on the line, losing 4-1 to PSV, he was being a coward, dancing around
Okay.
what seemed like the problem. You get what I'm saying? So that's what
Okay.
I think. Anyways,
Okay, so guys,
Jordan is waiting for us.
okay,
So
let's bring
let's
Jordan
hear
in.
from Jordan and
Let's hear
see
his
what he has
point.
to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Jordan, guys can hear you. What Step into the conversation, Jordan. What do you think about
Oh,
Arne Slot and
yes, big
everything?
up, man. Big up to you guys, man.
Big up.
Yeah, yeah, man. I'm here, man. I'm here. I was just listening to you guys backstage, man. So yeah, really, I don't wrong you, man. I have enough, man. I have enough with this coach, no doubt, man. So yeah, just going. Look, man. Indeed, if Jurgen was still coaching us, we would have never been in this crisis, no doubt. Will have been probably challenging Arsenal at the moment. They are 5 points clear of us. I don't know what's going on this moment. Indeed, Florian Wirtz. Yeah, he done well in the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen. You know, in the Bundesliga we
Mhm.
got him Alexander Isak. Yeah, he's the top striker in the goal scoring for Newcastle United. But yeah, I'm happy to have him at Liverpool. But at this rate, I don't really trust this manager, man. At the moment, man, I don't know what else slash them about slot at this rate, because he won us the league yes last season before we lost Diego Shota. That was the final time we have seen Shota, and now at this rate now we're not the same at the moment. So yeah, when we have Salah on the bench, we play better. So yeah, as our captain Van Dijk said, we play better with Salah on the bench. But for me, man, we need to really get ourselves back. I mean, I don't know how
Mhm.
we're gonna get ourselves back. And we have a big game coming up this weekend, and we have a game on Tuesday as well in
Mhm.
San Siro. But I don't know how we're gonna manage with this manager still in charge of Liverpool.
Yeah. So Jordan, do you think Arne Slot should stay or do you think Arne Slot should go?
Man, at this rate, man, honestly, I need to go. Seriously, I need enough is enough. We cannot we can't manage no more. This manager should have been sacked long time ago. I thought that he was gonna be sacked last night because losing to a team like PSV, we should have get a 4-1 defeat in our own backyard. We have won this competition before we have a league phase happening this time around. We should have been beating these teams, beating left, right, and center. Yeah, we should have been slapping up PSV already.
Yeah.
This coach doesn't know what he's doing. We have Federico Chiesa, they're making him sitting on the bench and watching us play. This guy should have been playing and getting playing time. He should be calling for Italy. No, you have him
Mhm.
on the bench. What the real reason you have a player on the bench playing watching the game instead of giving playing time? He rescued us yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks to him for rescuing us. Because we almost lost that game. Eh? My heart almost run out of my body. Thanks to Federico Chiesa, he saved us. We
Yeah.
almost lose 1-0 at Anfield.
Yeah.
Sunderland gave us a game. I'm so
Mhm.
surprised. I was watching the game. I was being watching along. I'm watching it for the game. I'm surprised. Federico saved us, making 1-1.
Mhm.
This manager, we have enough with this coach. We have enough. We should be beating this team. We should have been at the top of the standing side of Arsenal. Arsenal are ahead of us at the moment, and it's almost Christmas. And if they keep this up, they're gonna yeah, and they have to play us at their yard next year, and then after that they're gonna beat us, and then they're gonna
Mhm.
win the league. We can't be playing like this. We have
Mhm.
Inter. If we go to San Siro, we have to beat Inter Milan, and if we do not beat Inter Milan, it's time for him to go. We need to beat these teams.
Mhm.
We need to beat We need to
I
really beat
completely
them. We need to
agree.
beat the Premier League champion. We're a champion. We won this league last season. We didn't even play as a champion. Top, we didn't even play as the defending champions, man.
Mhm. Yeah. I completely
Okay.
agree.
Oh, okay, hold that thought, Jordan. Members of the jury, people in the chat, please let us know. Slot out or slot in? I'm slot in, right? Please,
Of
let's
course you
start.
be slot
Yes.
in.
No, no,
Of
no,
course
no.
you be slot in.
The jury is here. The jury is
Alright.
here, and
Okay,
Jordan will
guys, give your
yeah,
verdicts in the chat. Give your verdicts in the chat.
give your verdict.
Jordan already
Slot.
said slot out, so that
Okay,
counts.
Jordan said yes. It
That
counts. It
counts.
counts. So
Yes.
slot out or slot in? Please, you guys, let's know in the chat. So wait now. Ikena, we're coming to Tosin. We're coming to Tosin.
Yeah,
So
we've
slot
gotten
out.
Bamford
Okay,
out. Yeah.
bad fraud out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So slot out or slot in. Come on, you guys. AB, where is AB? Please, I need you to
Where
vote.
are the
Come
guys
on,
in chat? Lucky,
Foxy.
Foxy, every single person. Give us your
So
verdict. Give
slot
us your
out
verdict.
or slot in. So let's know. Let's know. Let's know. But one more point on slot
Why are
in
you
for
giving
those
one
that
more point? There is no need to give a point.
okay.
There
I
is no
can't
need to
give a
give a
point
point. Again,
anymore.
what
Okay.
Jordan said,
Yeah.
sums up
Yeah.
how most Liverpool fans are how Liverpool fans
Feeling.
are feeling. Right? What
You
is
see,
the
Foxy,
guarantee?
slot in for sure. Your contract makes sense,
Because
right?
Foxy,
AP,
no,
AP,
Foxy,
what I
Foxy,
don't
of course, we say
understand
slot in.
Is
Foxy,
the
Foxy is
slot
what? Is a
in.
Newcastle fan.
Thank you.
Foxy is a Newcastle
No,
fan.
no,
Do not
no.
be. Of
But these
course,
are people. These are people
Rival
that
fans will say slot in.
Doka
Rival
says
fans will
slot
say
out.
slot in.
You talk. AB's coming. Say what I don't understand is this obsession of playing sideways. I'm tired of side and backward passing. Slot in. Good.
Yeah,
He
but that
say,
is
oh,
exactly what how my team plays. Sideways and backward passing. It's the same thing. He said
as
slot.
long
Foxy is
do you
fooling,
want
man.
slot in? Do
Foxy
you
is
want slot
fooling.
in or slot out? Ikena, you've not voted.
Lucky said, I don't know about slot's future.
Okay, you don't know about slot future. Okay, that's
Ikena,
it.
what are you? We
We'll
already know
take
what
him as
Ikena. We already know Ikena side. Ikena is slot out.
slot out.
I don't think there's any
Okay.
need to add Ikena.
So
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 we already
slot
know.
out
Yes,
is
slot
out.
out. Yeah,
Yeah,
hundred
it's out.
percent.
Okay. Yeah,
You have to.
slot out.
I
Okay,
think the
it's
SSB
out.
drop the SSB say slot out or slot in. I don't know if SSB gave a comment, but you have to consider. You have to consider how we've. You have to consider
Okay,
the
SSB
situation.
didn't vote. But
You have to
anyways,
consider the
I
situation,
think it's
but
slot
it
out
goes
too.
back to what
Yeah,
Jordan was saying. You have to consider the situation that we're in. It's bad.
yeah,
Sunderland game, we could have
mm,
lost that game if Chiesa
yeah.
did not go, because what's his name? Isidore went around Allison. That was going to be a goal.
That's good. That's it. Any
If
other striker is a
Isidore,
goal.
if Isidore had
Yeah,
even shot earlier, it would have been a
you have
goal.
been a goal. Yeah.
So we're lucky. The same Chiesa that doesn't get playtime, doesn't get much start. You decided to drop Salah, but you still
Mm,
are not really giving Chiesa that much of an opportunity. You're still
mm,
relying on your Dutch guy, Cody Gakpo, to do stuff. Cody Gakpo, you had to take him off at halftime. You
mm,
literally had to take him off at halftime. And let's be
mm,
honest with you, the way we played that
mm,
game, we could have lost that game 1-0.
mm.
Florian Wirtz shooting that ball was going off target. It was an own goal. No,
Yeah,
Liverpool
yeah, yeah,
fans.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
You guys know, you know what I'm talking about. Florian Wirtz just took a chance and shot the ball.
yeah. I
That
just
ball
shot it.
deflected
Yeah,
off is it Mukiele or what's his name, and
yeah.
went
It's a
in.
mountain.
That
Yeah.
ball was going off target. When he shot it, it was a miss hit, a miss kick.
Mm.
So we could have lost that game 1-0. So what are you telling me? It's poor. It's
I
really,
like
really
I
poor.
like Ikena's comment. He says since the tail end of last season, can anyone tell what the team identity is? Slot has turned them into anywhere Beleface. Like they just hustle. Eric Ten Hag
I
2.0.
don't understand. I don't understand Foxy and this loyalty, man. You're saying Liverpool, you will never walk alone in Liverpool saying, so surely you can't make Slot walk alone away from
Okay,
the
look.
club. Stay loyal. Bro, we are
Okay.
trying
The,
to if it was a situation where we were we were playing well, but
mm,
unfortunately something is
mm,
just not clicking. We are somewhere like fifth on the table, sixth on the table right now, right?
mm,
We're playing well. We're going into games. We're giving it our best, but some things are
mm,
just not clicking. He's trying everything. Things are not clicking, right? In terms of we're not scoring goals, or unfortunately we're losing, but we're still doing well in games. I can consider it. But you look at the situation and how we play. We don't even play well to start with. We go into
mm,
every game. You score us first. Like every Liverpool fan here knows the mentality that Liverpool we have. You score us first,
mm,
is game on. It's game on. We'll come back in the game. We'll either come back in the game, win that game, or we'll draw that game. We're not scared of somebody scoring us. But I'm telling
mm,
you, this season in the Premier League, Sunderland
mm.
was the only game that we did not lose that they scored us first. This season in the Premier League,
True.
it's bad. It's really bad. It's really, really bad.
Okay.
So
The next person we are putting on trial, maybe Jordan will give his point here, is Tosin, right? So for Tosin, it's just simple,
mm.
right? It's just simple. Should Tosin still be allowed to be a Chelsea player after?
Every said, most Liverpool fans are slot in. They understand the club. People like Kingsley are just fans. What? So
Maybe
people
he's
like
trolling.
me, Ikenam, Jordan, that is on the stream. Every single person were just fans. Come on, man. Even if AB was a Liverpool fan, AB would have been slot out.
We are going to that segment, guys. We're putting Tosin on trial now. Tosin is going on trial. So the main point is, should Tosin still remain a Chelsea player
Which side are you going
after?
on?
You know my side. He should not even. He should be with the bomb squad. His bat should not even work. That's the side I'm on.
I
Right?
don't feel like this is a player
Yes.
that should be on trial, because most people are going to be on Tosin should not be a Liverpool player.
No, no,
And I
no,
said
no, no, no.
a Chelsea
I'm
player.
no. If you feel you can, some
Mm.
people still feel like you can still give him a chance. He's okay as a squad player.
Mm.
Do you get what?
Maybe say Tosin start learning Arabic.
Maybe the debate should be Tosin should start learning Arabic or he should not learn Arabic.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'll take Tosin side. Why not? Why not?
Tosin side.
Yeah, for the content, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So you see, Tosin
Mhm.
has a contract in 2028. He deserves to. Okay, maybe you go first.
No,
Go.
you go first. You go first. You go first.
No, 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 no. You go first. I
Okay,
went
okay, fair enough, fair
first.
enough, fair enough.
Mm,
You have to consider the period that Chelsea are in right now, right?
okay.
In terms of availability and squad depth in the defense, right?
Jordan
Look
is
at
still in the studio. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan is in the studio. Yeah, look at
Yeah.
this. Look at the situation. Levi Colwell
Mm,
is on injury. He's not available. He's
mm,
your top guy. You have the likes
yeah.
of Badiashe. You have the likes of
Mm,
Chaloba. You have the likes of Achampong. You have the likes of Tosin, whatnot.
mm,
But Maresca is a coach where his
mm,
philosophy is player first, which is a good thing. Look at Maresca's
okay.
philosophy of player first. He's been able to
Mm,
rotate where the guys that
mm,
have cardboard legs, aka they're injury prone, have been able to
mm,
stay fit. If this rotation does not happen, then what?
mm,
Right? You might
okay.
have your key people getting injured, aka the likes of Fofana might get injured.
Mm,
So
okay.
Tosin is part of that
Mm,
rotation. So my number one point, he's needed in that rotation.
okay. Okay.
Can a player not make mistakes? Can a
Okay.
player not make mistakes? Konate has made a lot of mistakes this season. Are we saying Konate out? Are we saying throw Konate away? No. We're also
Okay.
saying Konate, giving him time to improve. Van
Okay.
Dijk, our major defender, VVD, literally volleyball, throw his hands up. VVD literally miss passing against Sunderland that led to a goal. VVD is making mistakes. Are we saying VVD out? No, we are behind him.
Okay.
Tosin makes
Okay.
a mistake. He has made a couple mistakes. What this should
Mm,
tell you is that Tosin
mhm.
needs to get more game time so that he can get
Oh my
sharp,
gosh.
so that he can play well, so that he can
Oh,
understand. Maybe you try Tosin out of
oh,
position. Okay, he's not doing well as a center back. What if Tosin is good as a right back? What if Tosin is good as a left back? As
So,
Maresca tried that, this should be part of the
nice.
rotation. It should be part of the rotation. So I feel like you're judging Tosin by the mistakes and already calling him a mid-table player when you've not really given
Okay.
him that opportunity.
Okay. Okay. So let me go now. So the
Mhm.
first thing I will say now, I'm tossing out. You should start learning Arabic. Yes. Why I'm tossing out? Tosin is the worst player Chelsea has had. We've had since Bakayoko.
Mhm.
Do you remember Bakayoko?
Yeah, yeah.
Bakayoko was bad, but Tosin is worse than Bakayoko.
Mhm.
What does that mean? He should not even consider football a career as a career. Now we're paying this brother 150K per week. 150K per week. If we save that money, do you know, brother, academy boys are there. You can't tell me that you say, okay, you brought up the point that, oh, Maresca should rotate. We understand we have people with paper legs. Fafana, James, rotation is good. I support rotation. Brotherly, we have Achimpong there. We have people in the academy. That 150 you are paying Tosin, right? Give half of that to an academy player. He will run for you. He will fight for you to the death. Yes. And you know that you are improving a player that you can sell 2 years later. You can sell for profits. As Tosin is, the more he plays for us, Kingsley, we bought this guy on a free. The more he plays for us, we are going into the negative with Tosin. Yes, at this point, we have to pay people to take Tosin off us. Yes, the same position we are currently at with Sterling now. We're in the negative. No one wants to take Sterling, right? Each game Tosin plays, he gets worse. It gets worse. You're talking of right back. Right back. Really, you want to use Tosin as a right back?
You've
Tosin
never
that
tried
cannot
it.
run. He cannot run. It's just like saying you want to use a tortoise in right back position. Someone that crawls. Tosin crawls. A defender that he cannot defend a 1v1. He said, Tosin, he said, and who are you taking? I'm taking Baba Rahman. Honestly, yes, SSB. I'm taking Baba Rahman than Tosin. Yes. He said, Tosin, he said, do you guys remember Baba Rahman? Chelsea sent him on. Baba Rahman is, at least he went on loan, right? We didn't even give him the opportunity to wear the badge. This brother has won our badge. He's, in
So,
fact, our badge now. We're
do you
badgeless.
not consider sending Tosin on loan?
Every Kingsley, this brother is already to almost 27. Which other loan? Loan to where? What's the purpose of loan? Loan is to improve you. Tosin is not
But you're
improving.
complaining
No.
about Tosin getting 150K, but you
The,
got him on a
the
free.
only
You got
the
him on a
only
free.
thing the only thing we should do for Tosin now is to send Tosin to our rivals to bring them down. Maybe we'll give you Tosin. Since your team now, a team that harbor people that make mistakes, maybe we should
Oh
give it to
man.
Liverpool. Liverpool fans, do you guys want Tosin? Yes. Maybe we should give Tosin to you. You harbor
No,
them
no,
for nothing. Yeah. Okay.
no.
Donna is saying no. Yeah. So you see, you're done. You're done with people that make mistakes. Do you get? So
Mm-mm.
that's it. We don't
No, no,
each
no, we're
case.
not Arsenal. We're not Arsenal. Okay, we're not following Arsenal. Okay, Arsenal scraping up this Stamford Bridge. Right, we are bad
So
guy. We're not Arsenal. Yeah, yeah, man.
It's
We don't want
okay.
us.
So let me round up with this.
yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Every single game Tosin has played for us this season,
Mm-hmm.
we've not gotten 3 points. We're better off Kingsley. We're a red card team. We're
Mm-hmm.
better off starting off the match with 10 men and see Tosin sit on the bench or don't even be in the squad. We have no defenders left. 10 men. Oh, why are you starting with 10? Oh, sorry, Tosin is not. We don't want to use Tosin. We just go with 10 men. We're
Mm-hmm.
better off like that. We'll probably get a draw or we could even
Mm-hmm.
get a win. Right? So that's all from me.
Don't you feel like you're being extreme with the way you're looking at this Tosin situation? Consider this possibility. Tosin is a guy that comes from, I think it was at Fulham, I guess, and he comes on a free to Chelsea. You look at the likes of Kekes. Kekes, top
Mhm.
top baller at Bournemouth, comes to Liverpool, is shaky,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
You're ruling out the possibility that Tosin might just have a deep in confidence, and that might lead
Okay.
to some mistakes. But what if
Mhm.
it clicks? We've seen the same thing. Jehovah's son At some point, Jehovah's son was rejected by Chelsea. They sent him to Jehovah. For those that don't know Jehovah's son, I'm talking about Chaloba. They sent Chaloba
Mhm.
to Crystal Palace. Chaloba came back from Crystal Palace. He's one of the guys that you guys
Mm.
are looking to, in this period that you don't have Levi Cowell. Are you
Mm.
considering the possibility that Tosin just has a dip in confidence? In training, he does well. And Maresca is seeing Tosin in training,
In
giving him
training.
that opportunity, giving him that opportunity, but confidence level is low and he's fumbling. What will you say for the likes of Florian Wirtz, top baller, comes to Liverpool, low confidence?
Okay, nice. And I'll
That's
go.
the
I'll
reasons
give
why
my 30, I'll
Tosin
give you
stayed
my
at
30
Chelsea.
seconds. 30 seconds roundup.
He
You say
said
the
he
reason
was
to
in what
stay
form?
at Chelsea, he's grown from 1.5 billion to 18 million. He earns 150K, making him world class communicator.
He's always
He's
fit, ready
always
to
fit
go.
to
Yeah, he
go.
doesn't give
He
own goals
doesn't
like
give own
Saloba.
goals like he
What
said,
has
why
Tosin,
is
what has
Maresca
Tosin,
gambling with
no,
3 points?
Tosin miss,
Why did he make 5 last night? That's not a later talk. He said, what has I'm about to round up.
Tosin took a bad touch in the game that led to the third goal. But you guys have already considered like two.
Okay.
Tosin
Let's
held
consider by two.
Brobbey's shoulder. At least it's not Van
Okay.
Dijk that is shadow marking and bending his back and twerking. It's
Okay.
still forward. So at the end
Okay.
of the day, when you look
Case
at it, are
the
you sure you're not
comparison.
overreacting with this whole Tosin thing?
You see, that's the thing. Maybe I'm just thinking maybe we should ship those into Liverpool because you are bringing up
I'm not saying
mistakes
that.
of
I'm
bringing
not
up.
saying
You are
that. I'm
using
just telling
mistakes.
you.
You are
I'm
using.
telling you,
You are
even top
supporting
defenders.
the
I'm not
mistake.
saying. I'm telling you, top defenders make mistakes. So
Top
Tosin,
defenders make mistake.
top defenders make mistakes. Okay, look at the likes of Upamecano. Upamecano has made similar mistakes as Tosin. You guys
Mm.
know what I'm saying is true. Upamecano has made similar mistakes as Tosin, if not even worse.
But Tosin doesn't work like Van Dijk, right? But when he does his own, the thing is with Tosin, when he does his mistake, it's like they shot you in your heart. You are like, what are
You
this
want
brother
I
doing?
understand you want the best for your team, but at the end of the day, Tosin is a
Yeah.
player with low confidence and is out of
Yeah.
form. He's an out of form defender. So what if he gets into form and does well?
Drop the link for Jordan again.
Yeah, and guys, if you want to join the stream, you can join the stream and give your points too as well.
SSB is saying Kingsley Uncle Tosin every game. We know you. We know you. We see you. People that want to, you see. I will round up with these points. This is a man.
Yeah,
Listen, Tosin is a man that he's played every single game he's played for us.
yeah.
The best we've gotten is a draw. Imagine we play Tosin. Just do the mathematics for me.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine we play Tosin. Tosin becomes a regular in my team,
Mm-hmm.
right? How many points do we have? We have less than 30
the
points.
reason why I
No,
disagree.
no, 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 no.
Wait, okay,
I'm coming there. Less
okay.
than 38 points. Is that not relegation form?
But listen to this though.
Relegation.
Listen to this. The reason why I disagree with what you're saying is you have to think of
Yeah.
things this way. Tosin is not the reason why. It's Maresca's major surgical rotation of the team. That's the reason why. Maresca, he made your attack dead and then he rotated at the back. You have to
Okay.
consider that.
So who is it?
Imagine you play this formation. Listen to this lineup. Imagine you play this formation. You play Gusto, Tosin, Chaloba, Cucurella in the midfield, Caicedo. What's his name? Enzo Fernandez, right? You play Cole Palmer, Estaval, Garnacho, Joao Pedro up top, or Neto up top. Are you telling me that game you have a high possibility of winning the game? You do.
I'll tell you that
You do have a possibility of winning that
we've
game.
we've done that against Sunderland. We lost.
That was not a formation against Sunderland. That was your formation against Sunderland.
Yes.
Wait, let me go and look it up. Let me go and look it up. Are you serious?
Okay. Let me look it up.
You don't make a surgical change in that game.
Watch it. Bring up the formation. Maybe I'm wrong. Brentford, he was there. We drew. So at this point in time, I will tell you that it's better for Chelsea to play with 10 men than few Tosin. Let's just assume we have a red card before the start of the game. Assume
That's not
Jordan,
what happened. That's not what happened in that game. Look at the game. The formation he played against Sunderland. He played the game against Sunderland. Tosin didn't start that game.
So
Tosin
when
did not start the game.
When did it start?
It was Rhys James. The people that started the game in that backline was Rhys James, Chaloba, Achimpong, Cucurella, Caicedo, Fernandez, Neto, Joao Pedro, Garnacho, and McGill. Tosin was
when did Tosin come in?
He was
He came
subbing
in
for
second half.
Achampong. He was
Second
subbing
half.
for
And when
Achampong.
did the goals come in? When were the goals scored?
The first goal
Second.
came in the first goal came in the first half.
Okay, first half.
They scored you in the
We
they
scored.
literally they
They
scored
scored
you.
us
You
first.
guys scored it. You scored.
We
They
scored
scored
first.
you. They scored you in the
Back.
second half. It was 1-1 in the second in the first half. It was 1-1 in the first half.
The first half.
And it was the dying minute of the game
Game. Okay.
that you
9 minutes
conceded. Dying minute.
conceded.
You
Due
can't
to
put that.
what?
But that
Due
was
to what?
wait. That was they sent a ball over the top. Brobby
Okay.
is a very
Keep
solid.
giving excuse.
Even Brobby was giving
Keep
Konate
giving
issues.
excuse. Keep
Brobby
giving
was
excuse.
giving Konate
Konate that
issues.
mistakes. Say Tosin makes players around him look better. Oh my God. See, whenever Tosin plays, Gittins scores or assists. Something same happened yesterday. Give Tosin a new 5-year contract. He will make Dilap and Pedro world class. Jordan, let's bring you into the discussion
Okay, let's
before
bring you
we
Jordan back. Let's bring you Jordan back. Okay, Jordan, we
Jordan.
can hear you.
What do you
Whatever.
think? Tosin,
What do you think
should
about
Tosin
Tosin?
should he go and learn Arabic or should he
Should he go to
remain
Saudi?
in Chelsea?
So guys, I can go to Saudi. Look, I don't want no Chelsea player at my club, mate. None. I'm not. My club is not Arsenal. We can go to Saudi, man. I'm all, we have Van Dijk already, man. Van Dijk is the best defender. I don't want Tosin, okay? Alright, we can go to Saudi, man. We can go to Saudi.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, are you guys
So, guys,
tossing? Guys in the chat, are you tossing in or tossing out? I know you can now say tossing in. Say tossing started in Burnley, Fulham.
oh my God.
Justice for Tosin.
Justice for Tosin. Tosin go to Saudi. That's Tosin out. Right? So let us know.
Yeah,
Tosin
tossing
out.
out. Everybody's tossing out.
Tosin out. So 2 Tosins out. Right? So that's it. This brother is done. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's done.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Jordan is drunk. Van Dijk is a twerker. This. You know what I'm even thinking?
Mhm.
Maybe we should bring Salah into this trial.
Why are you
Salah.
bringing Salah? Okay, fair enough. Bring
my
Salah. I'm ready.
You want to
Bring
bring? Oh,
Salah.
you want to bring Van Dijk? You've always
No, no, no,
defended.
no,
Let's
no.
bring Van Dijk.
Okay,
Let's
Van
bring
Dijk
Van
is the
Dijk.
next. Let's go Van Dijk. Let's go Van Dijk.
Let's
Yes,
go
let's
BVD. Let's go BVD.
yes, we will. So
Yeah, man.
what's your verdict on Van Dijk?
And Van Dijk.
Um,
Alright. Mm.
Are you Van Dijk in, Van Dijk out?
Man, he's our
Inside.
captain, man. I have to say he's in, man. He's our leader, man. He's the captain, man. He leads us to win the Premier League, man. My
Okay.
capo. I'm just in, man.
Okay.
I'm Van Dijk in, actually. I'm Van
Okay.
Dijk in. Yeah.
I'm Van Dijk out.
Okay.
Good.
Go.
I'm Van Dijk out.
Okay,
Yeah.
go
I'm
ahead.
Van
Go
Dijk
first.
out.
Go first. I'm
So
listening.
now, first of all, guys,
Mhm,
I've constantly been on this life,
mhm,
right? When several Liverpool fans, I'll bring Ikena to the line now forward. He's come. You know, Van Dijk now is no more a footballer at this point. There are two things.
mhm,
When I hear the name Van Dijk, you know what I think of?
mm.
Someone that works and someone that plays volleyball. Yes. At this point, Van Dijk is not a
Wow.
defender.
Okay.
Van Dijk should not even Jordan. Van Dijk should not even be your captain. He
Mm.
should not be your captain. It's
Let him finish. Let him finish.
exactly Foxy. The bully Van Dijk. Van Dijk spends 90 minutes bullying cockers.
Mm,
That's all we see him doing, shouting at the poor brother that is still like trying to acclimatize and learn,
mm,
be a proper Liverpool player. Or what does Van Dijk do? He doesn't have faults. Everyone else is wrong. He
mm,
catches the ball in the air as a goalkeeper, but no, he was fouled.
mm,
He gives a penalty. No, it's Kokes' fault. As if it
mm,
was Kokes that matched the player. Do you get what I'm saying? Kingsley, in your last 5 games, how many
mhm.
mistakes has Van Dijk made? I would say at least 4. Yes, I would say at
more
least 4.
than
How
more
in
than
the last
Igbo.
5 games? How many?
More
How
than
many? How I said in the
more
last
than
5 games, how many
ah
mistakes have Van Dijk made?
He said what? At least 4.
Yes, at
4.
least 4.
I don't. In the
Yes.
last 5, I don't think he has made at least 4. He made a mistake in
What I
PSV. That was the handball, which was a
handball.
foul. He made a
Yes.
mistake in the Sunderland game, which he was trying to kick, and it was a miss pass
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
landed for
Yeah.
the player.
He made a mistake. The one that I gave a penalty out before that. I've
Which
forgotten the game. Let me bring
game?
out your fixtures.
He
Bring
didn't
out
make
your
a mistake in City. He
I'll
didn't make a
remind
mistake
I'll
against City. It was Nottingham
against
Forest.
City.
What mistake
Against
did he
City.
make? One mistake.
Man,
Oh my god. So Van
One
Dijk didn't make
mistake.
mistake against City.
What mistake did he make? I'm asking you. What mistake? Say
against
the mistake.
against I remember that Van Dijk made mistake. It was awful in that game. Right? In the last 5 games, Van Dijk has not been a defender. He's been something else.
oh,
I
what
just
I mean,
think
like
I'm,
a
wait,
maybe
I'm, I'm waiting for you to finish so I can give my points. But I'm waiting for you
yes,
to
yes.
round up
So
your points.
you
Yeah.
call him your captain, boy. He's no more
Mm-hmm.
captain material. Do you get at this point? You are
Wow.
better off. You are
Insulting my
better off
player.
selling Van Dijk to get
Yeah.
something from him. Do you get what
Really?
I'm saying? Yes,
Okay.
the more Van Dijk, and Ikena will back me up on this. The more Van Dijk plays, you might end up not getting anything for him. He's on a big contract. How much are you guys paying for Van Dijk per week? You could invest that
Bro.
into in Yoni. You could invest that. Say, imagine if Van Dijk had to play in John Terry. Okay, play in John Terry and Vidic era. How many world class strikers has Van Dijk come against? Exactly. VVD is lucky. He's lucky in the era. Exactly.
so
The striker
uh,
market is bad
I'm just okay.
in VVD's era,
Have you finished
right?
your points? Have you
And
finished your points?
he calls himself a king. He calls him people idolize him as someone that's
Mm.
no. Van Dijk is terrible. He should be out of your team. That's
Mm.
what I think. Van Dijk should
I
be out.
personally don't. I disagree with everything that you said. I
Yeah.
feel
no,
like
yeah,
it's so easy
you
for
need
you
to
to
know.
blame our defensive issues on Van Dijk. I understand that he's the leader at the back. He should take full responsibility for the back line, which he
Yeah.
does. Him speaking to Kekes has been awful. He has to shout at Kekes. Kekes needs to wake up.
Mhm.
Kekes, we
Mhm.
expect more from him, and he simply has been under delivering. So him shouting at
Mhm.
Kekes is not him bullying Kekes. Van Dijk shouts on
Mhm.
the pitch. He speaks on the pitch. If you compare
Mhm.
your
Yeah, man.
my captain to your captain, Rhys James does not talk. Rhys James keeps quiet, and you personally have complained
Don't,
about
don't
that.
even don't even
No, you
compare
have complained about that. So
a
let's put
world
that out
class
there.
player.
You're not going to
Okay.
attack my captain for speaking on the pitch. My captain speaks on the pitch and he
Okay.
commands the pace of the game. Van Dijk asks for the ball, he demands the ball. He's not fearless. He's a key person building up the ball from the back. He's the one that commands
Yeah.
the way we play from the back, and he's responsible for
Okay.
diags. Are we slowly forgetting the diags that Van Dijk could send to Salah and what
How
Salah would
many
do?
years ago?
It does not matter how many years ago. It doesn't matter. If because a few games this season he has not done some things, does not mean we just throw him away and assume that that's it, he's done. No, completely disagree. And I'll tell you this: Van
Mhm.
Dijk is the major reason why we win aerial duels. He's the major
Yes,
reason. All the
I
crosses
know.
that come when we are defending corners, who is first to the ball? Set piece situations,
Van Dijk.
who is first to the ball? Go and check Van Dijk's aerial duel start and ground duel start last season. He was the major reason why we won the Premier
See,
League. Our defense, how
Fox.
many goals did we concede? And you come out and talk to a legend like Van Dijk like that? How dare you people come and say that? Foxy, how dare you talk about Van Dijk like that? Even Rio Ferdinand to come out and say Van Dijk is a solid defender. Van Dijk
Yeah, Van Dijk.
does two people's jobs. Look. You talk about how bad defenders are. What is Konate doing, bro? Is Konate a defender? Van Dijk this season, due to our coach, if you check the subs in the last couple games, you talk about Van Dijk making mistakes. Go and check the subs. He's the only center back. After our coach will sub out Konate and say Gravenberch should be a center back. After our coach will play Curtis Jones as a right back or play Sobostai as a right back. Who is the only center back there? Van Dijk. Who is the only person? Who else is there? Van Dijk is the person there beside a failing Robertson that does not have legs, beside the Kekes that is low in confidence and clueless. Van Dijk is the one that has to take the heat. You might complain about Van Dijk twerking and doing all these things and doing that. It's part of his shadow marking that he has been doing years ago that was working. If he's a pace
okay.
shorter, he's older. Players
Okay.
can get old. It's
Okay.
okay.
Let,
Van Dijk has made a
okay.
couple mistakes. He's not superhuman like he used to be. But that doesn't mean that Van Dijk is not a key part of our defense right now. I will tell you this: you pair Van Dijk with Gehi, and you see a solid defense.
Ah,
Okay, Jordan, let's bring Jordan into nice, 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 nice. I'm going to finish you with my closing argument. Jordan, let's bring you into this.
Jordan, what do you think?
Van
What do you
Dijk,
think? What do you think? Van
Van
Dijk
Dijk,
in or
Van
Van Dijk
Dijk,
out?
yeah.
bro, I'm a Liverpool fan and I absolutely have to back my captain, man. The best defender about that. VVD in is my captain. Nothing else. With him at the back, we're good. We're good. We're
Mm-hmm.
good. Look at the pass, what he did to Sada. I saw that pass. I saw that pass what that last season against Sada. For Sada, fantastic passing as well. I like that
Mm-hmm.
passing. Indeed, in coping, he talked to the players. And so the players them listen, in
Mm-hmm.
pass it. He's the captain on the field and off the field.
Mm-hmm.
I'm backing my captain no matter what. If right now we're in at the see I see we are right now. He's coping. You have to make us cope. He's trying to make us cope. He's coping with the players.
Mm-hmm.
My captain, Van Dijk is the best. He's the best defender. No matter what, everybody's comparing Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. Well, look, so Van Dijk is way better than those two. No matter what. Yeah, we know when you have the injury during the COVID, but he's getting his form back, and I'm seeing it. It's coming around, and it's Van Dijk, man. Van Dijk for me. He's my
Okay,
captain, no
okay.
matter what.
All right,
I'll
Charlie.
give I'll shout out Jordan. I'll give my closing argument,
Okay,
right?
what's your closing
So
argument? Go
so
ahead.
it's simple. First of
Mm-hmm.
all, you called Van Dijk a leader,
Yes.
bullying, like shouting the leadership. What is leadership? By example. Yes, you lead by example. No. Let me give my
No,
closing
fair enough,
argument.
fair enough, fair
You
enough, fair
lead,
enough. Go
you
ahead.
lead by example.
Yeah.
This brother cannot. Who is he leading when he's the capital of mistakes? Currently, Van Dijk is the capital of mistakes. Yes, him and his brother, him and his Jordan. Just wait. Him and his brother Konate, they are
Mm-hmm.
capitalism of mistakes currently. Right? I like Fox's point. Say Isaac bullied VVD so much that he begged him to join Liverpool.
That we all
That's what
know
I'll
that's not true.
conclude with.
We all know that's just
That's
that's
what
just
that's
sentiment
what
that you guys are
that
saying.
that's
It's
he
not
said
true.
Isaac
I did.
Isaac he said now he's nowhere near world class. Okay. He said
We
VVD
all know.
played
We all
against.
know.
Okay, finish up your own closing.
As we said, VVD played against Messi, CR7, Suarez, Lewandowski, Benzema. These guys are freaks of nature and will stomp on any EPL greats. Thank you, SSB, for that statement. Thank you very much. Because it feels like we are
Says me
trying to
why?
we are trying to
Why?
disrespect a legend, and I'm like, I can't permit that. I'm just going to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Like Andy, Van Dijk might be making mistakes this season, and I will not rule out the fact he has made some mistakes that have cost us. But a lot of players this season have been making major mistakes. Konate has made arguably more mistakes than Van Dijk. More mistakes. We have to be on. We have to be on. I have to be honest with you. And Van Dijk always speaks to Konate. I watch the game from the back. He always shouts at Konate, talks to Konate, talks to Kekes. He's always talking. He needs to do that. He needs to talk for people to do something. You talk about the reason why we even won a trophy under Jurgen Klopp before he left Carabao Cup. Who scored the goal? Van Dijk.
Man, that's a
Brother,
huge blow for me.
who
Huge
scored
blow.
the goal?
Against Chelsea.
Against Chelsea.
Painful.
It was
It's
Van Dijk.
every time I see Van Dijk, I think of that goal.
Brother, nah,
I
VVD
hate
in all the way. All the way.
it.
Captain material. He's the epitome of leadership. Van Dijk.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking about leading by example. Tell me that his starts last season is not leading by example. Tell me that all the things he has
That's
done,
last season.
it does not matter. It's part of his career. Tell me what he has done in his career is not leading by example. Most defenders today, young defenders that are growing up, will grow up saying, I want to be like Van Dijk when I grow up. Where people say, I want to be like Tosin Aderabayo when I grow up.
You don't have a career, brother. If you say that, your career does not kick off.
Ah, man. You cannot tell me
Yes,
keep
I
dwelling in
like
the past. He and Salah were good in the
exactly.
past.
The
We are
pass.
in
Yeah.
present. Put it this way: will Van Dijk get into any Arsenal side now?
No,
Never.
never.
It's a lie. Come on, Van Dijk could get into
He
an
said
Arsenal
he
side.
would. He
What
said
are
he
you guys
wouldn't even
saying,
get
bro?
into Sunderland side.
Stop!
Let's put.
You guys are
So
joking.
Van Dijk.
You guys
So
are
Van
joking.
Dijk. Van
You
Dijk
guys are
in or
joking.
Van
It's a
Dijk
lie.
out
It's a
based
lie.
on
It's a
this
lie.
season's form.
You talk about Arsenal's defense. Arsenal's defense is not just Gabriel and Saliba. Arsenal's defense is the whole team.
It's the whole
The
team.
whole
It's the whole
team come back to
actually.
defend. Let's stop that
It's the whole team.
propaganda. We know
It's
that
the whole
Van
team
Dijk
actually.
today will get into Arsenal's first team. Stop. What? Van Dijk will get into that. Van Dijk, Saliba in that back line. Stop. You guys should stop playing, please. Stop playing. Those two
Okay.
are ball playing defenders. So what are you saying?
Okay.
No.
So Van Dijk in or Van Dijk out? Let's know.
It's Van Dijk. Most people are Van Dijk in.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
What
you.
are you
Thank
saying? Van
you.
Dijk can
Ikena, thank you.
Van Dijk
He
can
say wait
drop
till Van Dijk
Gabriel. What?
this
Okay, what
says
is Gabriel? What is Gabriel doing that Van Dijk is not doing? What is he
he
doing?
doesn't make mistake. He doesn't make mistake.
Yeah, you're judging for just this season.
It's this season we're talking about. Do you get what I'm saying? This is majorly, right? So
I feel like
Van
it's
Dijk
just.
out. Thank you,
I
AB.
feel like it's
So
just this
Van
chat,
Dijk
man.
out.
Chat. You guys are.
Ike now, please,
You
can
guys.
you
I
put
don't
your
understand
vote?
you guys, man. I don't understand you
He
guys.
say VVD is bank average now. He's so poor that he uses his hand to control a corner. Thank you. That's second Van Dijk
He
out.
thought he was fouled. So a player cannot think
He
he was
thought.
fouled. The guy literally had his arm around him.
Oh my goodness.
You
You see
guys
his
forget too
average.
quickly.
His
You guys
average.
forget too
That's
quickly this season.
Three people
You
now.
guys forget too quickly this season when he had been placed in certain situations where he comes in and blocks
Van Dijk
certain
in.
things from
Okay.
happening.
We have two Van Dijk in plus
Anyway,
plus
let's jump to the last person on the next person and the last person on trial.
who is the last person?
So this was Van Dijk was the last person.
I wanted to throw Salah in, but you are protecting Salah.
I'm not protecting.
I
Okay,
don't know
trust
why.
Salah in. Okay,
I
Salah is the
don't know
last
why
person
you
on
are
trial. Bring Salah. Bring Salah. Bring Salah.
I feel like when you throw Maresca into the ring, I'm just thinking, I'm dumb. These guys. I don't know if I should throw Maresca into guys.
Man.
Who should we put on trial
One
before
last
we one more
person. One
person?
last person before our
One last
final thoughts.
person.
Jordan is back
Who
in the
we-
stream.
Yeah,
One last
who are
person
we
before our
putting on
final
trial?
thoughts.
Guys, suggest some person on trial. Say, guys,
Oh.
off topic, but tomorrow is World Cup draw. Yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, look,
Wow,
put Salah.
crazy.
Put Salah. Look, no, put Salah.
Put
One
Salah,
yeah.
put Salah on trial.
Yeah, man.
You said?
The
Yeah, we should put
fitness,
Salah on trial.
the legend.
Salah.
Yeah.
Oh, Salah. We should put Salah on trial.
Yeah.
Okay, let's put Salah on trial. Let's put him in.
SSC
Okay,
said
put him in.
obviously, but
Yeah, man.
tomorrow is World Cup draw. Tomorrow is World Cup draw for group stage. Oh,
Yeah, man. We
he
know.
said
We know.
you can't put Isak on trial. It's too soon to have that conversation about Isak. I feel.
Isak is a good one.
It's too soon
Guys,
to have that conversation about
why?
Isak.
Pep on
Please,
trial.
Pep, okay, maybe a different stream
Okay,
will
let's
do
do
that.
Pep.
Different stream,
What
different
of Pep?
stream.
You don't want to put him.
Say one left.
Let's put Pep on trial. I feel like
No,
we should
man.
put Pep on trial.
But why Pep? Why is Pep on trial?
Can put Pep on trial based on the performance this season.
But it's not as bad as last season, and I don't feel like we can really
It's not as
put Pep
bad.
on trial. I
Why
don't think we
can't
can really
we
put
put him
Pep
on
on
trial?
trial. I mean,
You sure?
yeah, he has taken Pep. He said I want Pep on trial. I feel like
Look,
Pep has
seriously,
adapted and stuff, but
Okay,
Pep on
we go with
trial.
Isak. Okay,
Isak.
guys, let us know between Isak and Pep.
No,
Isak, Pep,
Isak
Salah.
Pep Salah. Isak Pep Salah.
Isak,
Top
Pep,
vote to go
Salah.
for. Isak Pep
Say,
Salah.
how can Pep be on trial? His team is second, actually.
Put Mohamed Salah. man. Put
No.
Mohamed Salah.
After
Come on.
after two games, Pep will be Amorim on trial. Should we put Amorim in it? Or maybe an slot? And okay, we put an slot already.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Maybe he's right. How can Pep be on trial? His team is second. I feel. That's how I feel like
Okay,
you can't really put Pep.
guys, there's no Salah, Isak, which other person?
Amorim.
I think it's between
Salah,
Salah
Isak,
and
Amorim.
Amorim. Okay, Salah, Isak, Amorim.
Yeah, go.
Ah, isn't on
Yeah.
trial? He's waiting judgment. Sesko, yeah, combined on trial. Guys, talk. Let's go. Who do you want? Or Gikeri? You want to put Gikeres on trial? Who are you
Okay,
putting
fine.
on trial?
Let's do Salah on trial.
Isak,
You guys have been
Salah.
dangling it. Let's do Salah.
Yeah.
Let's do Salah on trial.
Salah.
Yeah, let's do Salah on
Are
trial.
you sure? I feel like
Yeah.
we should
Yeah.
choose someone else.
Yeah, we choose someone else. Okay,
Yeah.
we've done a Liverpool player, we've done a Chelsea player, we've
Yeah.
done who else did we've done Arne Slot. Okay, let's do one other person that is not Liverpool. Let's do
Let's do.
okay, let's do
Palmer.
No, he's
Maresca.
not
Let's do
been on
Maresca.
trial. Yes.
Let's do Maresca.
Maresca has not
Let's
been
do
on trial.
Maresca.
Maybe we should throw Maresca in.
Let's do Maresca. I'm
Guys,
down.
making me sick.
All right,
So
Maresca.
which side are you going on?
Enzo Maresca. I would say Maresca in.
Oh my God.
Maresca
Okay.
in.
If we say Maresca in, I'll have to say Maresca out then.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Maresca.
Yes. So maybe you go
Guys.
first. Ah,
Guys,
Javi Simons, he's done. If Javi Simons enters this thing, he's done. Because
okay, let me
there's
go first. Maresca on trial. Let me go first.
Mm.
You you talk about a championship manager that is brought to a Chelsea side and all that he has accomplished so far, picking up a team of youngins and how been able he has been able to weed out the people that were not going to be part of the project that would have brought that project down. He's been able to manage the team, rotating the team in such a way that he's able to preserve the heavily injury prone players. You talk about a
Okay.
man that
Who is
won
he
Chelsea.
preserving? Okay, let me
You
know.
talk
Let
about
me
a
know.
man that won Chelsea the Conference League title. You talk about a
Mm-hmm.
man that won the Club World Cup. You
Mm-hmm.
guys beat arguably the best team in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
PSG, because of
Mm-hmm.
Maresca. Not just that, you guys are beating PSG, you guys are beating Barcelona, you guys are beating Liverpool. Even
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal, right now, currently, that we said Arsenal are one of the best teams, most stable teams, if not the best team in Europe, arguably right now, did not
Mm-hmm.
win you guys. Who is the person
Okay.
setting the lineup? Who is the person making everybody play that way? That Hansi Flick can come out and say, I want my team Barcelona to play like Chelsea. That
Okay.
is a well coached team. A coach can get some things wrong sometimes. Top coaches can make some few selections, some daring changes, but you check it out. Chelsea, you guys are what, third on the table right now? No, you guys are not third. You guys are fourth on the table. You guys are fourth on the table right now. You're not so
Mm-hmm.
far off. You're in the top four, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still a long season. There's still multiple things for you guys to win. But at the end of the day, you guys are world champions because of Maresca.
Okay. You want me to
I'm
go?
done. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
No. First of all, you talk about Maresca. I heard you say Maresca won us the Conference League. He won us the Club World Cup, right?
Yes.
The big question I have for you is that
Mm-hmm.
should he should he not have won the Conference League? Who are the people in the Conference League? Yes. Who are the people in the Conference League? That's the big question.
Yeah.
There was no team in the Conference League. The Sassi
Mm-hmm.
was practically our captain, our Conference League captain. Those are guys in the bomb squad. Do you get what I'm saying? So he had no excuse. In fact, the League was bare minimum. As a coach, he should win that. So there's no, how would there's no, you can't give him, you say he did well, good, but it's his job. It's his job. Now, you now talk of, style of play and all this thing. Do you know the amount of talent Maresca has? Do you know the cost of our Chelsea's midfield currently? Do you know the cost of Chelsea's midfield is close to 300 million pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Approaching 300 million pounds is what we gave a brother, and we cannot beat Leeds. We cannot beat Sunderland. Yes, we can't beat Leeds. We can't beat Sunderland. A coach that does not know how to rotate. A coach that his club gets red card. What happens? Panic stations. We've only gotten a draw from only one game this season that Maresca has got. And now, okay, he has a super youth team. Okay, yes, we argue that, but at the end of the day, we're a red card team, all because of our coach. Is that bad that our coach himself has gotten a red card? How is he leading by example? How is Maresca leading by example? If the coach is gotten red card, we have, in fact, everybody on our team, almost everybody has gotten a red card, except the people that are bad. Anyways, some other people have not gotten red card yet. They're still yet to get red cards. But look at the squad Maresca has. Just look at the squad Maresca has. He should be doing better than what he's doing. Look at the games Chelsea have lost this season. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And every Chelsea fan, including AB, will come to this line and say it all depends on Maresca. Why? Because the talent is there. The talent is there. It's not a case of an slot not knowing how to use this person. No. You have a technical director that is buying people. How do I say it now? You can't fault the way we buy players. You can argue that we buy a lot of players and we've learnt, right? Buy players and we learn, but we currently buy players for the team. What's the weakness in our team now that you can see? What's the weakness in our team? You can argue, you can say it's the defense. But if you say defense, you can say, oh, Fafana, if Fafana is fit, that defense is good. If Maresca decides to use Achimpong when he feels fine, Achimpong is good. It's better than using Tosin. But what happens? He keeps Achimpong on the bench, right? Games that we don't expect to see Gittins, right? You see Gittins. I'll conclude with the AB's point. He has the best young team in the world. In fact, our team currently after PSG in terms of youth, which other team is better than us? So that's all for me.
Maresca is a coach that is experienced in coaching young players, given what he did at Man City, right? He coached
Hey,
Man
you go.
City, the youth
Okay.
team in Man City. When players are young, right,
Mm-hmm.
and they are injury prone, it's important to manage them properly. And Maresca
Okay.
is somebody that knows how to do this well. Hence the heavy rotations that you guys see. The
Okay.
combinations of the rotations that he has put forward have not worked. Coaches can get
Mhm.
stuff wrong, like I said.
Okay.
Maresca giving Gittins a chance. Gittins, he dribbles, but nobody expects that Gittins will not have an output. It's
Mm,
just like when Doku came to City. People were like, Doku is
mm,
dribbling, no output. Without Thierry
mhm,
Henry's coaching, Doku would not have
mm.
been doing what he's doing right now.
Zane, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Gittins is a player that is young, like you guys say. You guys have young players. Some young players will show some potential, but if you don't play
Yeah.
those young boys, right, for them to
Mhm.
get better, then they just simply won't get better. Hence why
Yeah.
sometimes Gittins has to play. Chelsea, you guys as a
Okay.
fan base need to understand that you have a young
Mm,
team, and sometimes
mhm,
the coach will have to give these young guys a chance
mm,
against a side he feels like you guys can dominate. Hence, the
mhm.
game against Leeds, playing Gittins, right? You guys, I 100% am behind the fact that you guys have one of the best midfield three, right? You have
Okay.
Enzo, you have Caicedo, you have Lavia, you have
Yeah,
even the
Palmer.
squad depth you guys have. You guys got Cole Palmer, who is
Mm,
very good. I understand that. But what has been happening this season? Palmer on injury, growing. Lavia,
mm,
injury, right?
mm,
You look
mhm,
at Caicedo,
mm,
red card, unfortunate. You guys lost to Leeds
mhm,
3-1, unfortunate,
mhm,
right? But
mhm,
does that mean that you guys will keep on losing throughout the season? No, you won't.
mhm,
You won't. Look at the good sides of Maresca. Your style of play is not bad. Your style of play is good.
mhm, mhm,
When Liverpool played Chelsea, when we played you
mhm,
guys, the way you guys
mhm,
played us, it was intense.
mm.
Yeah.
You guys could have scored
For
more than the goals that you scored. You guys could have seriously won us. And that's
Mhm,
thanks
yeah.
to Maresca. Your style of play is not poor.
mhm.
You
Mm,
you want to you have to consider the fact that Maresca is not a coach with a wealth of experience. This Chelsea job, he's gaining experience. Coaches need
Okay.
yeah.
time to also learn and gain experience. So, do
Mm,
I feel like next season you keep Maresca? Maresca will still do the same thing. It's arguable. Maresca can get into next season and he now understands how things click. The players will mature a little bit. You're getting to that autopilot phase of the team where people are
Mhm.
firing on all cylinders. You have a business model where if players don't click, you sell them and you bring better deputies. So that
Okay.
will still be in place. You cannot blame Maresca all the time
Mm,
when
mhm,
certain players need to take some blame. Maresca is not at fault for Tosin not defending well. Yes, it's at fault for choosing
mhm,
Tosin, but a coach will
mhm,
choose a player that does well in training.
mhm.
A coach will rotate his boys. So, are you now blaming Maresca for caring about his players or
Okay.
caring about the health of his players? You can't blame him for everything. You can blame him for some mistakes, but that does not mean he should lose his job entirely and he should be out of the team. So I'm not for
Okay.
Maresca
Okay.
out. I'm for Maresca in.
Let me give my closing point. First of all, you talk of Maresca that he would learn. Are you sure he's going to learn? Last season, where did we drop off? It was in December. Yes. This season, we've started December. We started with what? A loss. What's the probability we would go to Bournemouth and not lose again? Right? How can Maresca has been our coach for almost 1.5 years, right? But every time a team sets up with five at the back, our manager has no response for that. He has no response. It's obvious. Like it's obvious. Like even me, I see it. He has no response. Leeds played five at the back. He had no response. Crystal Palace played five at the back. He has no response. Every single man you played five at the back, we lost. And you call him a coach. He's learning. Are you sure he's learning? Right? Now you're putting, you say, Kingsley, why is Marissa caring about players' health? Exactly. Is it the team doctor? Thank you, AB. Now you talk about injuries. Arsenal in the last game against Brentford, Arsenal had 3 defenders injured. Timber played in center of defense. Still, what happened? They still won. You don't see Arteta put forward Arteta, right? Arteta has been there for 6 years, and he's been learning. You don't see Arteta make ridiculous rotation. Do you get what I'm saying? Even when you rotate with sense. You don't rotate as if the game is not important or you don't respect the team you are playing. Do you get what I'm saying? So to me, I just feel like if he's not ready to click in December, bye. That's all from me. Jordan, let's bring you in. Then we'll conclude. Give our final thoughts.
What do you think, Jordan? What are your thoughts? Maresca in,
Maresca
Maresca
in
out.
or out?
Yeah, for me, man, listen to you guys, man. Talking about Chelsea, man. Well, yeah, you guys are in fourth. Win the Club World Cup. Yeah, I saw you guys did very well in that tournament. For me, Enzo Maresca now, Cole Palmer, fantastic player, joining you guys from Man City. Yeah, you guys sitting pretty in fourth. Yeah, beating us with Istavao last minute goal. You're so lucky. The guys are so lucky that if Robertson declared that, I think that game we would have share points in that game. So
Yeah.
indeed, but for me, Enzo Maresca,
Hmm.
yeah, he's learning. He needs to learn more. Yeah, play against Arsenal, join that game, no doubt. But look, you have quality squad, no doubt. Yes. And Enzo Maresca is a awesome coach. Great, he coach the guy very well though. But you guys need to give him a little time. Let's see what next season will bring for him. Will he bring in players in the January transfer window next year, summer? Remember, January is around the corner, so I hope you guys bring in players and out. The guys have lots of players, right? Indeed, that player that should have joined us from Ecuador, he's playing for you. Big up to him as well.
Yeah.
Indeed,
Caicedo.
Enzo Fernandez,
Hmm.
excellent captain. Yeah, he was a captain. He used to play for River Plate. Great
Hmm.
player as well. But the guys need to see what he will do. Yeah, he's going to learn. He's going to really face tough tasks. Big coach Enzo Maresca. He have lots of coaches to face. But if you get beat, it's not the end of the world, man. You get beat everywhere. If you get beat by Spurs, Liverpool, that is us. If you get beat Arsenal, give him time, man. He will. Yeah, it's not like yeah. We know. Remember back in the days when we won the Premier League with Diego Costa. He's learning. This is Enzo Maresca. He's have to build the squad and get the squad strong. If you want to win the league,
Okay.
get this get the squad strong and make the manager no get used to the players more. So that is how you're going to really have a yes, you're in fourth. Nothing is wrong if you're in fourth. You're in a good position, Champions League position, yes.
Yeah.
But Enzo Maresca needs to really
Okay.
adjust. Have great players and all, but yeah, indeed.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's let's
and
let's
I also wanted to
let
add this one too. In addition
let's
to what
vote.
Jordan said, I just want
Mm-hmm.
to add this. Maresca asked for a defender. Remember when Liverpool
Hear me.
got
I
injured?
thought you would not remember.
Mm.
He asked for a defender. Chelsea
My
board, what did
useless
they
stuff
say?
they give
What
them.
did
They
they say? They
didn't
didn't
give
give
them.
him a defender. He was honest,
Yeah.
right? If that defender had come, maybe it could have made a difference. You don't know how
Maybe you
Achampong
could
had
have
to.
sent Tosin away.
Maybe you don't know how Achampong had to and all these other guys trained, so you don't really understand the idea behind why he would select them. Although they are poor rotations, but you would think that Chelsea, even with certain rotations like those boys, should be beating a newly promoted side. You think they should be beating Leeds. So he got one game wrong in terms of selections, but that does not entirely mean
He's
that.
gotten many games wrong.
Well, he's gotten
Let's
a
not.
couple games wrong, to be fair, but that doesn't really mean, like what Jordan said, fourth position. You guys are not really doing that bad, so I don't think you should leave. I don't think you should leave. But anyways, guys, what do you think?
Okay.
What do you think, Maresca in
If,
Maresca out? What do you guys think?
let's know why. Let's give our final thoughts. Why people vote.
Okay, final
Um. So
thoughts. You go ahead. You go
so
ahead. Final thoughts.
final thoughts for me would be we've said a lot, right? To
Mm-hmm.
me, Van Dyke. You guys should go and look for a replacement for Van Dyke. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest with you, slots. Give slot a chance. Let him. There's still like he's learning. Do you get what I'm saying? He's
Mm-hmm.
learning at the same time. He's making mistakes, but I think he's going to pass. This would pass too, just
Mm,
as Klopp's own passed, right? So to me,
Yeah.
Maresca, we don't know we don't know what we'll get from Maresca. He's inconsistent. We're not sure what we're getting from him, and we sense it. Chelsea fans, we sense it,
mm,
right? When he takes a game serious, we come out well. He needs to take every single game serious,
mm.
right? So that's it. Yeah.
Jordan, what are your final thoughts? Final thoughts
Yeah.
before we go.
Enzo Maresca needs to take every game very serious, as I said. Indeed, look, you have tough game against Bournemouth, and that player is officially back for them. So if you lose against Bournemouth, yes, I hope that you guys have Cole Palmer back for that game because Antonio is into good shape for Bournemouth at this moment. They have Justin doing well for Bournemouth. So it's going to be a tough task for Enzo Maresca to really figure out what formation he will use against a Bournemouth team. So yeah, my final task, man. If you guys you guys have to beat Bournemouth. If you really want to really stay down in good position to really challenge, we know you said Arsenal, they're your rival, they're your neighbors, not ours. Everton is they're going away with the league. I know that the league already wrapped up. So for me, Chelsea needs a defender. You guys really need a defender in the January transfer window. If you don't get any, try in the summer. Well, summer. I'm not sure because summer is World Cup season, so World Cup starts in the summer. I'm not sure, but you have to try get a defender in a January transfer window open in January. The best one you need to really you need to get a defender if you want to get players. Adults your goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. I'm not really know if you guys need a better goalkeeper more than Robert Sanchez at this moment. The guy should have never lost a game against Leeds, but Leeds really beat the guy. So the guy really need to figure out a way to really get himself back on track
Mm.
once again.
Okay.
Just the final
Yeah,
thought.
final thoughts for me. I don't think Van Dijk, I think Van Dijk is old, he's getting older, but Van Dijk is a leader in the back. And I wouldn't say anything bad about my captain, like what Jordan said earlier in the
Mm,
stream. For
mm,
me, I think the whole conversation about an slot staying or going these days, at some point I've been an slot out. I can consider the idea of an slot in, but everything just points to the fact that even if we get newer players, even if we give it time, will things really change? I'm not really sure things might change. I just feel like
mm,
this team, they're just not showing that they have energy. They're just not showing they have intensity. And this could be due to the coaching. This could be how he's what he's telling them or how he's setting them up. I just don't know. We don't look dangerous when we attack. We don't look organized when we defend. So I don't know what the coach is doing about it. And that's why I lean almost every day. I lean more on his slots out than ever before. Right. So we'll see what happens with that. For Maresca, I think Maresca, I still really feel like you guys should give it time. I don't think it's all that bad. But I can understand you guys have high expectations. But at the end of the day, I think give it time and see what happens. Let's see what happens against Bournemouth. Let's see how you guys take it from now till next year. And then at the end of the season, you guys can make a decision if you want to kick him out or not. But anyways, shout out to Jordan. Thank you guys for joining our stream. Shout out to
I should
AB.
check out his channel.
Check out Jordan. Jordan, what's your channel? What's your channel name again?
True copyrights, but you can type in my real name, Jordan Hyman. It will pop up. I will see a LFC pops up beside it. So you click on it and you will see my channel. So True copyrights. I hit 2.3K last week, Saturday. Yes. Now I'm on the road to 2.4K subscribers. Yeah. So yeah. And World Cup draw is tomorrow. Indeed, I'm bringing a new show to my channel as well with a fellow Arsenal fan talking about we're doing a red talk on Tuesday starting tomorrow on his channel. So yeah, and also I'm doing the Leeds against Liverpool. I hope we get a win on the weekend against them at Elan Road. And then
Yeah.
Sunday the boys then will fly out to San Siro and land in Italy Monday morning for training for a big game against Inter Milan on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that game as well. And I hope, man, that look, I'm hoping that we have to win. If we don't win those games, bye bye Arnie. I don't know what to say. So yeah, for me too.
Shout out to
So
Jordan,
yeah,
man. You guys follow Jordan at Jordan Hyman and check out his channel. He's on the road to I think 2.4K. You guys subscribe to Jordan's channel. Shout out to all of you guys that joined our chat. I appreciate you guys so much. We're on the road to 5K. Guys, please subscribe if you've not done so and like this video. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. CST every day. I appreciate you guys, man. Big up you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.